Hello everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this class we will discuss about molecular mass. You can imagine or you can recall that in your chemistry classes your teacher they may have said you regarding molecular mass, and then so many of you have got a doubt that what is the difference between this molecular mass and atomic mass, and then why do we need this molecular mass? So what is it and how to calculate molecular mass? So in this class we will discuss regarding what is molecular mass in brief, and along with that we will learn how to calculate molecular mass. Okay, so then let us begin with molecular mass and how to calculate it. But before moving on to that topic, so you have to learn a basic concept that atoms and molecule, because whenever you are learning chemistry, these are the most fundamental concept you should have in your mind. So what is an atom? As we all know that, so atoms are the basic fundamental particles which makes everything which is present on this earth, right? As you can see the definition here, so atoms are the most fundamental and smallest part that can exist of an element, whereas molecules are the two or more atoms chemically bonded together. So for example, look at this first example, that is oxygen. So what is the symbol of oxygen? It is O. And then second example, phosphorus. What is the symbol of phosphorus? It is P. Whereas when you look at the molecule example, oxygen, right? See, this is also oxygen and here it is also oxygen, but look at their symbols and formulae. So oxygen in its atomic form we are writing it as only O. For molecular form we are writing it as O2. That means here this is the smallest part, or it is a fundamental part of an element. So which is that element? Oxygen. Whereas here oxygen, it is a molecule. Why it is a molecule? Because it is made up of two or more atoms chemically bonded together, where here for example O plus O, that means two oxygen combined together to form an oxygen molecule. Like that phosphorus, how many atoms are there in this phosphorus molecule? So this phosphorus molecule, it contains 4 atoms of phosphor, right? So this is the difference between atom and molecule. We will recall again, atoms, it is the fundamental and smallest part of an element, whereas molecules are two or more atoms which are chemically bonded together. So this is regarding atoms and molecules. But then now if we define what is atomic mass, because our main topic is molecular mass, but before studying that molecular mass you should know about atomic mass also, and then our main topic is molecular mass, right? So now first we will learn in brief what is atomic mass. So in your classes you have studied about number of protons, number of neutrons, number of electrons which are present in an atom, right? Because these three are the fundamental particles of an atom. So protons are positively charged, electrons are negatively charged, and then neutrons, they don't have any charge, right? But don't say it as neutral. It is not neutral. We have to say it as no charge. And how do we define this atomic mass and atomic number also? If you recall that there's a difference between atomic number and atomic mass. So atomic number, just it is said as it is the total number of protons which is present in the nucleus of an atom, that is called atomic number. Whereas if you say atomic mass. So atomic mass is the total number of protons plus neutrons which are present in the nucleus of an atom. So we call this as atomic mass, right? So you should keep it in mind. What is atomic mass? So atomic mass is defined as the total number of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. Now let us move to our main topic which you are going to learn in this video, that is molecular mass. And now we will find what is the difference between this atomic mass and molecular mass by taking few and simple example. Now we will have a table to recall atomic masses of few elements, because to calculate molecular mass we need atomic mass also, right? Atom is a simple and fundamental particle, whereas molecule is the combination of atoms. So you need this. So just look at here, in this table you have not got the exact atomic masses of each elements. We have few elements in this table and we have given an approximate atomic mass of the elements. It is not accurate. Keep it in mind, they are approximate atomic masses which we can use to calculate molecular mass in the classes, right? So look at here, hydrogen. For hydrogen, atomic number of hydrogen is 1 and its atomic mass is 1. For helium, atomic number is 2 whereas atomic mass is 4. For lithium, atomic number is 3 and atomic mass is 7. So you can by heart or you can recall these element names and along with their atomic number and atomic mass for your calculation purpose. Clear? And you can make a note of this by pausing this video. So now I will move on to the molecular mass. Please keep it in mind, it is an important note. You must recall atomic mass to calculate molecular mass. So now we will take a simple example. For which one? Atomic mass. So previously I said atomic mass is defined as the total number of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom, right? So the example is, consider we have an apple. Okay, so and then don't think that this is an apple. I am not an artist, so just I am saying consider it as an apple or any fruit, right? So how many apple we have here? One apple. And say if you weigh this apple, it weighs around how many gram? 100 grams. So we can consider this 100 gram of this apple as the atomic mass. Okay, and then if you take one more apple, right? Now we have second apple, and what is the atomic mass of this apple? Say this is also 100 gram. Then now I will have a papaya. Now what is the mass of this papaya? So it may weigh around 200 grams. See, now we are saying only one part of the thing, that means apple. I'm not taking a group, I'm taking an apple, a single apple. So a single apple has 100 grams, so we can consider it as one atom. So one apple has one atom, and this apple has one more atom, and this one has one more atom, like that. So these atoms, they have their own atomic masses, right? And then how we can learn about molecular mass from these example, just let us see. As in case of oxygen, so what is the symbol of oxygen? So if you say oxygen symbol is O, right? But when it is present in molecular form, it is O2, because we know that oxygen exists as diatomic molecule, right? And we can say it as molecule of an element Why? Because this molecule is made up of same kind of atom, that is O plus O. So both atoms are same. It is an molecule of an atom, right? So then I will take apple as example. So how many apples are there? One for one oxygen. One apple. How many grams? It is 100 gram. Plus one more apple. Consider this as another oxygen. How many grams? Again 100 grams. So now if you keep these two apples in a bag, how much they weigh? So now that bag, it contains how many apples? That is 2 apple. And what is the total mass of it? It is not 100. Now it becomes 200 gram. That is O2. See, this is atomic mass. This is atomic mass. But when they combine together, then they makes what? Molecule. This is an atom. This is an atom. But this is molecule. This is atomic mass. But when they combine together, it becomes molecule and it gives us molecular mass. Clear? So now I will recall once again. Molecular mass or molecule, just we'll take it as molecule. What is molecule? So molecule, it is made up of 2 or more elements, but here the molecule, it is made up of same kind of element, that means oxygen, right? Now shall I take one more example? Yeah, now I will take one apple. How much gram? Say it is 100 gram. Plus, now in that bag I will keep this papaya. Now what is the weight of this papaya? You can see here it is 200 gram. Now when you add it, what you will get? That bag, it contains now one apple and it contains one papaya. Total it is 300 gram. So this is atomic mass of one element. This is atomic mass of another element, and when these two combine together, they forms a molecule. So the mass, the total mass of all these atoms together, we call it as molecular mass. I think now you have got the point. What is atomic mass and what is molecular mass? So atom is the simple and fundamental constituent, whereas molecule is the combination of 2 or more elements, either same elements or it may be different elements. Okay, so this is difference between atomic mass and molecular mass. So then in the previous table, that is in this table, you have seen atomic masses of few elements, but now you don't have any table to recall molecular mass. Then how to find molecular mass? So now in this video we will learn what is molecular mass, which is already has studied that. Now calculation method, that is to find molecular mass. Now I will take a simple example. So that example is oxygen. So we'll take example 1, that is oxygen molecule. Keep it in mind, I'm not taking oxygen atom, I'm taking oxygen molecule. How much? This is O2. But before solving this, I will give you a formula. So by using that formula, we will find the molecular mass of the given molecule. So which is the given molecule? Oxygen. What is that formula? See. That is molecular mass is equal to number of atoms into atomic mass. Is it simple? This much itself. See, molecular mass is equal to number of atoms into atomic mass. That is, you can use it number of times. That is, so now shall I begin? Yeah. Now we are finding molecular mass of which one? Oxygen, which is equal to, I will take the formula here, number of atoms of what? Oxygen into atomic mass of oxygen. So what is the atomic mass of oxygen? Do you know that? Just see here. Oxygen, what is the atomic mass? 16. So now I will take 16 here. Now, how many number of atoms are present here? It is 2. Now, what is the atomic mass of oxygen? It is 16, right? So now 16 into 2, how much? 32. So this is the molecular mass of oxygen. And whenever we are representing any molecular mass, we will indicate it by U. This is called unified mass. Clear? Now we will take one more example to make it easier. So the example is water. So our example number 2, this is water. So what is the molecular formula of water? This is H2O. So now we will use the same formula. Molecular mass of water, that is H2O, is equal to. Now we have to use it number of times. How many number of times? See, it has 2 elements, right? I said that n number. What is that n number? We have to use that n numbers based on the number of elements. So now water is a molecule. If you can see the difference between this O2 and H2O. So this O2, it is made up of same kind of atom, whereas water is made up of different atoms, that means different elements. One is hydrogen and oxygen. So we have to use the formula twice. How? Just look at here. Number of atoms of, which is the first element here, hydrogen, into atomic mass of hydrogen, right? So now I took the formula one time for the first element. Now what is the molecular mass? It is the total number of the atomic masses of all the elements which is present in a molecule. That means we have to add it. So plus, that means we are adding atomic mass or molecular mass of this H, that is hydrogen. How many are there? 2 are there. So we are adding this with oxygen. So I will take the formula second time. Number of atoms of oxygen into atomic mass of oxygen. Clear? So 2 elements are there, so I took twice, equals. Now substitute their values. Number of atoms of hydrogen, how many are here? 2. So write 2, next sign, into atomic mass of hydrogen. How much? If you can't recall, just look at this table, that is 1. Okay, then sign plus. Next we will go to the second element, that is second formula. Number of atoms of oxygen, how many are there? Only 1. So write the 1 here, sign, into, then atomic mass of oxygen. So from the previous example already we know that atomic mass of the oxygen is 16. Now simplify it. 2 ones are 2 plus 16 ones are 16, which is equal to 16 plus 2 is 18. So it is 18 unified mass. So this is the molecular mass of water. I think you are getting my point. How to calculate molecular mass of any given molecule. So shall I take one more example? So the third example is HNO3. So what is that HNO3? I think you know the acids example, nitric acid. Now how many times you will use the formula? That is 3. Why? Because this HNO3, it is made up of how many elements? 3 elements: hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. But since the screen it is not sufficient, I cannot use, but I will write as much as possible. So this is molecular mass of HNO3, that is nitric acid, equals, I need 3 times, right? So number of atoms of hydrogen into its atomic mass. Next, what we have to do? We have to write plus sign, then again use the formula. So number of atoms of which element? Second element is nitrogen into its atomic mass. So don't bother about this atomic mass, because I didn't write nitrogen, but keep it in mind, it is atomic mass of hydrogen. Here it is atomic mass of nitrogen. Okay, then addition oxygen. So number of atoms of oxygen into atomic mass of oxygen, right? So now we have the formula here. Substitute the values. What is the number of hydrogen present here? It is only 1. Sign into atomic mass of hydrogen is again 1, plus number of atoms of nitrogen, how many are there? 1, into, now can you recall atomic mass of nitrogen? Anyone? Yes, if you imagine, you will get it, or else what you have to do, just look at this table. What is the atomic mass of nitrogen? It is 14, right? So now I will write 14 here, plus now oxygen, number of atoms of oxygen is how much? It is HNO3. So oxygen is 3 atoms into atomic mass of oxygen is, it is 16, equals, now simplify it, 1 ones are 1, plus 14 ones are 14, plus 16 threes are how much? It is 48, equals. So on simplification, what you will get? How much you will get? That is 63 U. That means U is unified mass. So 63 unified mass is the molecular mass of which one? Nitric acid. So have you all understood how to calculate molecular mass and what is molecular mass? How does it differentiate from the atomic mass? I think I made myself clear. And if you like this video, so please press the like button, and then if you have not subscribed, so please subscribe to my channel and forward to the students, those who need this kind of basic information, and then you can practice these kind of problems by using your textbook, and then you will get so many questions in your science textbook, that is chemistry, to find molecular mass by using that given table. Thank you.